Welcome back to the channel, and today it's going to be a review of a TV series that came out in 2002, and that is The Firefly. Okay, it does have a cult following. I don't want to get into the reasons why it has a cult following. It did end it after one season. There's reasons behind it of why it was ended in one season. There's a lot of, I believe, like for some reason the government was involved. There was certain speculations that occurred. I forget the exact reasons off the top of my head. But anyways, it only lasted one season. But I love the show. I love the show. Many people do. They love. Again, this is the series Firefly. Okay, one season. 14 episodes, 3 were unaired. It was aired years later on Sci-Fi, okay? It's altogether 14 episodes. And matter of fact, let me read you the summary of what the whole series is about. 500 years in the future, there's a whole new frontier, and the crew of the spaceship Serenity is eager to stake a claim on the action. They'll take any job, legal or not, to keep the fuel in the tanks and food on the table. But things get complicated after they take on a passenger wanted by the new totalitarian alliance regime. Okay? So, and that's another aspect of why people feel as though this was canceled. Because of that aspect of the world, which is this regime that basically has a lockdown on everything, okay? But basically, it just focuses on a small crew, and they basically go on adventures. They take up a client, and the client wants them to deliver a package or whatever it may be, and then things happen. Okay, it's one of those type of TV shows, and things do get grim in certain episodes. One of my favorite episodes is it's in Dick Street is Out of Gas. That's my personal favorite, Out of Gas, because it starts backwards. It starts from the end to the beginning of the story, how it all ended up to that part. Okay, so basically, it starts off with the captain. You see him in his ship, and he's all alone. None of his crew is there, and he's like gasping for air, like basically oxygen is running out from his ship. And then so you start with that scene, and then it goes into how he got to that point. And the episode is a great episode. Obviously, it ends with him surviving and him getting his crew back and everything like that. A happy ending type of thing. But overall, if you're into sci-fi, you're into, especially if you have never seen this, and you're into I like it because it's like a sci-fi. It obviously is based on 500 years in the future, but also it has this old school feel because he's portrayed like an old school, ship captain, like a boat captain, like one of those type of things where he has his crew. So imagine it's like being a captain on the ocean, but now out of space. So it has that feel of it and that's another part because they even use old weapons. They use revolvers. So that's another. It has like this element of the new and the old mixed together. I love that combination. Again, like in that scene, in that episode, Out of Gas, you come to find out the reason why he was the only person in the ship was because obviously his ship is going down, and he's going down with the ship like old captains used to do. When the ship is going down, they won't leave it. They're going down with it. So it has this old pirate captain in the ocean, but in outer space. I love the mixture of the two. I love the combination of the actors that they have for the characters. Each one complements each other. Each one has a certain personality that meshes well with everyone. It's really good. I love it. I pretty much like it. It's 4-disc, and this is really old school because this is a DVD. This is DVD. This ain't no Blu-ray. Even when you go into the menu, when you start it up, because first of all, let me tell you, I have an old school DVD player. I have an old school Blu-ray player, like the old school ones when it first came out. I got one of those. I hope that next time, I'm trying to find a VHS player, because I want to, in my closet, on one side of my closet, because I have a wall-to-wall closet. So half of my closet, I have all my old stuff. I got the old Nintendo. I still got the PS3, the PS4. You know, I'm still holding on to those old things. Again, I got the old school DVD player. I got the old school Blu-ray player. But even those are still in use though. I'm still using them. But those are all going to be kept, and I'm trying to find the VHS player. I need a VHS player. I'm trying to collect those old school items. And so when you go into the menu, when you start this up, first of all, when you start this up in a DVD player, you hear that sound as it's trying to read the disc. It makes that loud ass sound. It's really old school. So you guys out there who don't, you know what I'm talking about, all right? And the menu is so simple. This is the other part of the menu. You can't play it doesn't play, every episode is played individually. So it doesn't keep playing. It doesn't have autoplay. So you have to individually pick the episode you want to watch, play it, and then when the episode is over, you gotta back up, go to the next episode, and then play. It doesn't just play continually. Again, old school DVD. And there's 4 discs, right? 4 discs. Disc 1 has 3 episodes. Disc 2 has 4 episodes. Disc 3 has 4, and then disc 4 has 3. For a total of 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, that says 15 here. Oh no, this is counted as 1. Okay, so this is counted as 1 and 2. Okay, so 14 episodes. Yeah, the only problem is because it was canceled, you don't get the definitive ending of what the show writer really wanted the show to be, or how he wanted the show to end. So you don't get the final ending, but that's up to you. I think in that regard, it's kind of up to you. Like, how do you think the series ended? Did it end where, you know how like back in the day how they would have like the 80s movies where at the end credits, it would tell you what each person, how their lives ended. Like they would tell you like, oh, Billy Bob, he went out to, be a professor at, Yale University. And then, Jessica Whitley, she went out and she got drunk one day and she died in a horrible car crash. Like, you know how they do that in the 80s film? Like, you could come up with that, like whatever you could come up with, because the truth of the matter is, we would never get an ending. We would never get the appropriate ending for what the writer really wanted to accomplish with the series. But that being said, it doesn't take away from it. It really doesn't. What it does really, I think it's one of the reasons why it has a cult following, because now it's left in your hands. It's left in your hands to decide what happened to the crew and the captain of the ship Serenity. It's up to you now. You're gonna end the story, and then you could use your imagination on how things ended up. It's all to you. This is gonna be a short one, not a long one. There's nothing more to say, because I really don't want to ruin the series for you, because I think this is a good series. Again, it came out 2002. 2002, 14 episodes. If you're into sci-fi, into outer space stuff and pirates and, how do I put it? Like, I don't know. It's just like a whole, again, like a new frontier type thing. Again, even the word frontier, it goes back to like cowboys and stuff like that. It has a little bit of everything. I freaking love it. But so I think you guys will love it too. If it's something you maybe heard of it, just look it up. I'm not sure if it's played on Netflix, or if there's any networks that are playing it and you can watch it for free. If you're already subscribed to a certain, one of these platforms, Netflix, what's the other one? Paramount, Peacock, Amazon Prime, like whatever. It probably, I don't know. I didn't check it. I just bought it. So yeah, just give it a try. You may end up liking it. It may be something that you're like, wow, this was a good thing to pick up. I enjoy it. I'm gonna always go back to watching it. And that is me. I'm always gonna go back to watching it. Yesterday I ended up watching again my favorite episode, which is Out of Gas. That's my favorite episode. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. Again, I have a podcast also by the same name, Reason Through Time. It is available on all platforms. Go check it out. Right now, it's going to be, I think it's at 172 episodes on the podcast. And again, my whole goal for this channel is to get to 100 videos. So I'm gonna keep putting out content out there. Hopefully, I'm going to put out a video, a travel video. I want to go to a certain, I don't know where I'm going to pick, but stay tuned, because I have an idea of where I want to go, where I want to videotape. So I'm not videotape, film. And you guys, I think you guys will appreciate that. I think you guys gonna like it. That being said, thank you again for watching the video. Peace.